the dangers with their dangerous snakes. It's time for snakes. And I call Ansuman sir to conduct this snake event of this COET.
Very good evening once again. Now it's time for something interesting and dangerous. For the first time in COET history, instead of girls, the guys will be burning the ramps with some of the very dreadful and scary creatures in history. They are the snakes. These reptiles are often misunderstood. Well, there are only few of them which are vicious and poisonous. Otherwise, most of the snakes, if undisturbed, are very peaceful. So, now ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the show. Mr. Nilesh Vispute with a grass snake in his hand. And accompanying him is Mr. Ketan Kulkarni with another grass snake. As the name suggests, these grass snakes are mainly found in the lawns, and in local language this is known as the Gautya. Next we have Mr. Harnish Pachigar with a rat snake in his hand. Living rat snake 5 feet long, Mr. Harnish Pachigar from B Mechanical. Next we have Mr. Prasad Savkare with another rat snake in his hand. These rat snakes' favorite food are the rats, and in local language these are known as dhaman. Next is Mr. Piyush Chaudhary with an 8-foot long rat snake in his hand. Mr. Piyush Chaudhary from B Mechanical. Next is Mr. Deepak Lohar with another rat snake in his hand. And this one is 9 feet long. These living creatures are often misunderstood, but as you see, there can be harmony with snakes as well. Next on, we have the very popular Mr. Niket Shah with the Indian rock python with 11 feet long and 26 kilo in weight. It's one of the dreadful creatures which can strangle and choke you to death any moment. Last but not the least, Mr. Tushar Jope with the great Indian rock python. This python is 13 feet long and weighs 30 kilo. 30 kilo and 13 feet. From B Mechanical, Mr. Tushar Jope. Once again, Mr. Nilesh Vispute, Mr. Ketan Kulkarni, Mr. Harnish Pachigar, Mr. Prasad Savkare, Mr. Piyush Chaudhary, Mr. Deepak Lohar, the very famous Mr. Niket Shah, and also Tushar Jope. Please, big round of applause for their courage. This is for the first time in COET history that something like show like this is happening. All these guys are from B Mechanical. As you know, mechanical guys are always known to be brave and tough. Please, big round of applause for all the mechanical guys. From B Mechanical, Tushar Jope, Niket Shah, Deepak Lohar, Piyush Chaudhary, Prasad Savkare, Harnish Pachigar, Ketan Kulkarni, and our very own Nilesh Vispute. Nilesh and Ketan with grass snakes in their hands in the front part of the stage. Now it's Mr. Harnish and Prasad Savkare. Audience, on your left is Mr. Harnish, and on your right is Mr. Prasad Savkare with rat snakes in their hands. These snakes feed on rats, so they are called the rat snakes. Now we have our very own Mr. Swapnil Shravgi, which is a dangerous chameleon, dangerous reptile on his hand, the poisonous chameleon, and accompanying him is the very popular and the well-built guy, Mr. Niket Shah, and another famous personality from Mechanical Department. He's none other than Mr. Tushar Jope. The choreographers who added all the grace to action of our models are Mr. Swapnil Shravgi, accompanied special thanks to Mr. Tushar Jope, the man behind the idea of this very unusual fashion show, and also special thanks to Mr. Sagar Dhake and Mr. Vivek Desai.